So I'm finally getting around to recording this video. I got this run about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I've just been procrastinating recording this, getting the thumbnail and getting this out and everything, because this was kind of the tipping point of the runs of like kind of push me over the edge to just take a break from RSG. Because you'll see, this is just one of the funniest, dumbest, and just most insane ways I think I'll ever lose a PB. And I feel like honestly, some other people may lose. Most other people lose a PB. Like this is genuinely, I just don't think I can avoid this. And it was just, you guys will see later. This was just absolutely insane. But like I was saying, I'm kind of just, I'm mentally kind of tapped out from RSG because of this, and just like how much of like a toll it's kind of taken on my mental trying to grind this out every day. And also, I have been kind of having like a lot of stuff going on recently. I mean, a lot is a generous term, but I've been trying to play ranked more recently, because ranked playoffs is kind of coming around the corner soon. It's in the season ends in about a week and a half, and then playoffs is in 3 weeks. So I want to make sure I'm fully ready and early, so I don't like get behind and I'm not actually prepared as much as I want to be. And also, as of recording this, in about 12 hours, I have a most percent match, a most percent two match. So hopefully, I don't do too bad, because if I do, then I'm out of the tournament, and I would be very, very frustrated myself. And then also, in 2 days, or I guess a day and a half, kind of, I am playing in Chamber Trials, which is my first ever event, and I'm really, really excited for it. I'm really looking forward to it. I just want to make a note about this movement as well. You see my face; it's just absolutely beautiful, and it's something else. Like whenever I'm playing runs, I try to think about. It's just like, even though on this seed, I saw the fortress, I'm like almost at the bastion. Like I know this is gonna be a really good run, but it's still like, just go for those risky, just like go for those risky plays. Just ball out, man. Just go for anything you can, because it's so important to save as much time as you can. And also, like, I just want to mention, I think I said this on one of the other videos when I was doing one of my runs. Like, it's just like such a frustrating seed to enter, because I enter at 120, but I don't really start my bastion. Like, I don't really enter the bastion until like 220, like a full minute later. Which, especially for like a PB pace run where it's like almost sub 7, it's like kind of annoying, because on my first sub 8, I practically spawned on the bastion, and I just, it's kind of frustrating to see how fast this run is, and how much time I lose just because the bastion is so far. But it's that's just such a nitpicky thing for me to point at. But it's also another reason why playing RSG has kind of just pushed me over the edge mentally, and I just need to take a break for a little bit. I mean, I go back to college soon in about 2 or 3 weeks. So when I get back there, I'm not gonna have as much time to stream and do stuff. So it's definitely possible, I'll be home for be at my apartment for a little bit, and I'll like grind out like a couple hours of runs, because it's like I'm not focused enough to play ranked and gain elo, but it's not long enough to really do anything else. So I'm honestly kind of looking forward to that a little bit, but I'll just have to see how it really goes and everything. But yeah, you can already see, though, even though it's like a 210 enter, I'm out in like 130. And specifically this next 15 seconds, weirdly enough, this is the part of the run I'm most proud of, because I send this far pearl, I barely hit this soul sand here, then I insta chuck another pearl, and I barely hit the terrain here, and there's just this so conveniently placed basalt, like, a little mound right here, and I'm already at the fort, even though it was probably like 250, 300 blocks away. I'm there in 20 seconds on 3 amazing pearls, which I think is just so good. I was so proud of myself with how I was doing that. And just some micro stuff as well. I entered the fort kind of far to the left and lowered my render distance, because I wanted to get some of these straight blaze spawns, but I didn't really end up getting that many. I got two here, and here's where it's really good. I really make up some time and still overlap, because I get these two straight blazes. I kind of do some crafting that I need to while they come down, so I can actually hit them, and I'm still loading the spawner. So I'm just like doing so much micro that really is gonna make the difference, because even here, like, I'm almost ready to blind sub 5 with 4 rods. I think you can maybe see, yeah, you see in the bottom right with my visible sounds, I have blazes spawned behind me. So as soon as I'm done crafting, I can kill those blazes and instantly blind with however many rods I'm going to get. I believe they both drop. So it's a like a sub 520 blind with 6 rods. And you guys will see from the blind as well why this is a very PBable pace run. It'll take a second with the overlay. And actually, I forgot. Yeah, I threw an eye into the mountain, which is like kind of frustrating because I lose the eye. But I think I initially reacted here because I see 2300, and then you see as soon as I change it, it's an 80 block blind. It's just I can't get better than that. And I have to pull out this tech to perfect tick break the portal. It's something I used to struggle a lot with, but over the past couple weeks, past month, I've been really good at. And here is where I let the nerves get the best of me as well because I really play this poorly. Because as well, like you don't expect to hit an 80 block blind, and it's so weird to put in perspective. I'm still like on the spawner. I blinded on the spawner, and my second portal is on the spawner, and you can see the nerves there. That's kind of where throwing the pearl in the portal kind of starts breaking the run down. And I'll kind of go more in depth in a second, kind of how that was like the first way to spiral out. And I think I'll just let this do this talking. And I just want to say as well, I'm still trying to lock in. I'm still trying to focus and get this PB because it's still PBable because I think it's okay. And then I go to craft. I don't have my pearls. I don't have my ender pearls. I don't have my ender eyes. And as I'm trying to like look around for them, I see them right here. I see my eyes of ender here, and my pearls are around the corner. And it's just an absolutely insane turn of events. It's an insane turn of events because I throw. I'll try to rewind this as best I can because I throw the pearl in the portal, so I'm at a heart and a half. So I'm one hit from almost any mob. And while I'm going to the portal room, I notice you'll see here. You see in the right here, there's a skeleton right here. So I know I can't go in the portal room because if I do, I'm gonna get one tap by the skeleton before I can even set my bed. So I try to do this tech that I've been trying to learn of this hunger reset outside of the portal room. So I try to do that, and the 2 blocks break below me, as you guys already saw. And it's one thing as well to lose 15 seconds to falling here, but it's another thing because I didn't have my pearls and Eyes of Ender on me. Of the I think 36, 37 separate items in my inventory, the only 2 things I don't get are the 2 things I need to enter the portal room or enter the end. And it's just absolutely I just it's so insane for me to think about because this would have been like if I didn't throw the pearl in the portal, if I didn't somehow fall through the stronghold, if I didn't lose my pearls in my eyes, this would have been like a 630, 620 end enter. And especially as well, like I'm still trying to play this out. It's a really hard zero. I reloaded the world after this, and I would have been able to hit this, but I wasn't able to because it's like some in-depth stuff about how hunger like and regen works. But I'll say if I didn't lose 15, 20, 30 seconds getting my eyes again and then re-entering after I hunger reset, this would have been about a 20-second PV cut. And this is part of the reason why I can't do RSG anymore. It's taken a big toll on my mental, but I'm still gonna be streaming ranked. I'm still gonna be streaming most percent tomorrow or today whenever this comes out, and I'll still be streaming the Chamber Trials the next day. So I'll see you guys then.